Unfortunate part for Bald and Dangerous is they beat Renegades, but now everybody gets a free win from them anyway. Yeah, that's rough. That's fucking rough, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. For real this time. We got Bald and Dangerous going up against all odds. Bald currently sitting at only a single win against all odds right now on 3-2 with 5 of their games played. If they win this one, they will hit that 4 wins mark, which should all but guarantee them access to the final stage of competition. Following our boy Yamato here, laning with the Kennen in mid. It is the Kennen mid lane. Jack's top. Sivir in the bot side with the Alistar. So this is kind of just a go comp, right? You pop Sivir's ulti, and then Jack's, Alistar, and Kennen all dogpile in, and you just make a mess out of the enemy team. That's the play. Yo, Moshi! Moshi! This is Team Dante's calling for you. This dude is down as Kindino's swooping in, trying to get one back. The preparation for the daggers. He's trying to outplay him and slay him. He needs a little bit more damage to do it, dude. Oh my god, he killed them both. In a 1v2 at level 3, Kindino on the Katarina, showing him what it's all about as Scavenge tries to kite it out. Detention wants to fight it out, but he's just gonna get smacked in the mouth. Mato with a double kill down in the bottom lane. It's a 4-1 lead for the Bald and the Dangerous here, not even 4 minutes into the game. What is my Sivir doing? I am not quite sure what Sivir is up to. But Detention is currently at 28 farm versus the 47 of Mato on the Karthus. Now you got TF Blade looking for that 1v1, but he's got Dante's here to guarantee that it's not a fair fight. 3v1, man? Oh, it's TF Blade getting paid. Back in the mid lane, Yamato jumping in for Kindino yet again, but he ain't gonna find it. Moshi doing a great job showing up exactly when he needs to. That is such a tilter for Yamato, man. Even just one more auto attack from the Kennen, and you kill Kindino there. So the Lee Sin Safeguard ends up making the difference. Lee Sin Safeguard shield saves Kindino and turns it around so that Yamato's the one who dies instead. That is so rough. That is just the most tiltable thing of all time. The hotkey is Control, Shift, and Z, and then mouse wheel will scroll it out, and you can get a better view of more of the map at a time. As, oh no, Scavenge on the pike, eating both sides. The Boomerang Blade and Detention finally gets a little bit of something he was looking for. He's level 4 against level 6. This Karthus just looking to bury him. One more hit will do it. I believe he still has the spell shield to try to block the Requiem. There's your Requiem coming out now. But no, he does not have the spell shield. He will drop. Moshi, though, dies in the 1v2 against Dante's. And Tarzan at the very end. Yamato just burns. And Kindino gets his 5th kill of game number 1 in this series. It's a bloody game. It's 16 kills in not even 8 minutes. We are getting more than 1 kill every 30 seconds. Gizor just eating the orange as TF Blade is forced to ulti. The Jax using the extra resistances there to make sure that Gizor doesn't go for any kind of a dive. Just trying to fight him off underneath this tier 1 turret. Unplayable for Kennen. Yeah, he's struggling. This Katarina's just completely out of control. He's already got Mercury Treads completed. He's already got most of his Nashor's Tooth purchased. Once that Nashor's comes together, the Kennen's just not going to be able to move anywhere, do anything, play the game of League of Legends at all. Flash coming out from Tarzan, but it ain't going to matter. That's just a wasted summoner spell. That always feels the worst. When you die, but then you also waste your flash just to still be dead. Scavenge looking for the bone skewer. Nope, not going to find it. Yamato trying to get himself out of here. Kindino still chasing. There's it is. Not quite enough damage. Can he turn this around? No, Thundering Shuriken ain't gonna find it. Gizor with the artillery barrage from downtown. Let them cannons roar, baby. Ends up getting the kill, but it's a nice return kill from Dante's. Jumping in over the wall, getting that massive 800 gold shutdown on Kindino's Katarina as Scavenge escapes the dive here on the pike. Mato continuing to push up here in bottom lane. He does get punished for it. He will give away another kill. 20 kills in 9 minutes between these two teams. Tarzan, the only one from the bottom lane that could have really helped with the fight there. So that means that because the tension was so low, it's pretty dangerous for Dante's to stay on that objective as well as Mato. Now, again, too far forward. I understand playing around your passive is Karthus, but there's not anybody else getting in there just yet. There we go. Okay, now I'm seeing the plan. Moshi's ready to back it up. They immediately trade 1-for-1 with Dante's getting dropped, but now Detention is right back into the fight too. Double kill from Moshi. He needs to get away from Detention. He doesn't have any resources left to work with. Sonic Wave, The spell shield's there for Resonating Strike, though. Moshi's got to be careful. He jumps back in. A second turret shot. Beautiful flash from Detention to dodge away. X marks the spot. Yamato got. Requiem nearly kills another 2 across the map. 15 to 10. 11 minutes into the game. This is looking really, really bad for Team Dantes right now, boys. Really, really bad. Their opponents are just turning this into an absolute mosh pit. Now, Gizor always saving those oranges to get away from the stun from Blade. Blade should just run this down, I think. Dantes, yeah, Dantes is all guarantees it. Even if you don't get the direct hit, just that slowing field is going to provide enough extra lockdown for Gizor to give one back over. So there we go, there we go. All right, now we're zoomed out a little bit more. We got a camera on the team fight. Closing in is Dantes. They're closing in on him. He's trying to get away, but they burst him down. Scavenge grabbing a first kill, but they might just trade it back as Moshi gets popped by TF Blade. Superman 11 looking pretty super on this one, but Blade, he's got to try to keep fighting. He gets dunked, taking the Jax out of the picture alongside that enemy jungler. It's jungle for jungle, but a bonus +1 going over to the Bald and the Dangerous as Blade dies for the first time this game. Why Sivir? It's a run at him comp. Yamato gets stunned here. Nice little bit of an engage from Scavenge, but Meito now having to flash away as Yamato turns it around. Nicely done from the cannon, but he eats the 1Q, and that means that Meito can finish it off with a Requiem as Tarzan tries to escape Kindinho, but Kindinho's got his man. He turns it right back around on the Detention. Detention, come on, brother. I know you played against Katarina before. I know you know how this champion works. That was just irresponsible from Detention. Kindinho still looking for his chance to maybe find another kill here onto Dantes. And with those fruits, he's got enough HP to do it. Him and Scavenge going to take their exit now, though, as Blade ready to reinforce the lines for Team Dantes. Blade is looking like the win condition here in this one. 4-1 on the Jax. 2v2 here could get pretty nasty pretty fast. Nice! They just immediately blow up Kindinho. But it's going to be a 2-for-1 at the end of the day as Gizor and Scavenge can get all the damage. X marks the spot. Pyke getting paid all that nice juicy extra money as Detention's under pressure and Moshi goes in, waiting for that resonating strike and puts him in the bin. Now you got Yamato coming down, looking for Gizor yet again, and Scavenge is ready to back him up, but he ain't going to be there in time, and another kill goes back. It's 25 to 16, 41 kills in 16 minutes. This game is just nasty. We got 8 deaths on Kennen, 6 deaths on Sivir. There's a lot of deaths on Team Dantes this time around. Meito's about to drop too, but that's what the Karthus wants to do. As long as they're fighting on top of his dead body, he's feeling pretty all right about it. It's a 2-for-1 trade. They take out Blade. Dantes also dead for the 6th time this game as Detention tries to help out his support with Gizor and Scavenge still jumping forward. The Gangplank ulti from Gizor cutting off the escape route for Tarzan of the Alistar. Yes, he's got ulti, but how long is he really going to live? He's still running away with 300 HP. He stays alive long enough, but the barrels are coming down. Nice pop to stop that thing from blowing up yet again. Moshi still split pushing up here in the top lane. The Lee Sin just being an absolute menace in the side lanes. Whether he's ganking, whether he's pushing, summoning Rift Herald, the dude is making plays. Gizor blows up the barrel there on Yamato, eats the orange, so he doesn't immediately die to the damage. Has to flash from the Thundering Shuriken, but now the stun with the extra burst. X marks the spot, and it marks the grave for Yamato for the 9th time this game. Tarzan, the Alistar has the ulti, but he's got to make sure that he doesn't get poked a bunch before that happens. Okay, we got an invade. All right, we're ready to fight. If they can get a big cluster, this might be what they want. However, that cannon ulti is only going to find one target. It's a 1-for-1 trade here at the very start. Dantes is already very low. The Ignite on top of him. Meito, he's not afraid to die on the Karthus. This dude is always ready to get in there. Dantes gets away for now. Where's the Requiem? Bringing it down next, as that should be 2 kills going back over. He gets Blade low too. Jumping over the wall. Scavenge trying to finish him off, but TF Blade just got paid. A triple kill for the helicopter dick in the top lane. I told you guys, this Jax is the carry. This is the win condition. This is the problem if you're on Bald and Dangerous. TF Blade is the hopes and dreams of Team Dantes right now. This Jax is their one shot at winning this game. Let's take another look at how this fight went down. Replay. So Moshi's your target here at the very beginning. The Gangplank barrel gets a little bit of poke there from Gizor, but it only really hits Dantes and Tarzan. And then Yamato, he sees Moshi, and he's like, you know what, fuck you. He goes in, he's ready to fight. We're already back to live, and TF Blade's about to grab another kill shutdown onto Mato's Karthus. Now he jumps in for the second one as they lock down Moshi. Kindino trying to bring him back to the Karthus body, but Kindino has gone in all alone. Too late. No way, baby. Kindino ends up running it down. That Katarina could not afford to give that away because now it's Baron, and the only guys up are Gizor and Scavenge. Gizor almost has the ulti. They might still be able to hold this. But again, it's all about Blade. Blade is still full HP. Gizor can't even get close because of the Jax. Yes, everybody else is low, but the Jax is just completely changing the game. But Gizor, Chad Gizor puts a bullet in his brain and ends this Baron take attempt. Gizor, huge moves coming out of him there. Oh no, camera no, camera go. Requiem coming down, detention pops to that. As the Pyke does not have his ulti still available, so he will not be able to clean up the rest of the fight. But the Baron gets stopped. That's what matters. All right, Bald and Dangerous. Now they're starting up the Baron. They're saying anything you're going to try, we're going to try and actually succeed. Barrel's not going to find TF Blade there. These guys got to be careful. Nice three-man stun coming out from Blade. Tarzan ready to follow it up. Mato gets caught here with the front. Remember, the Karthus has no ultimate ready to use. So if he dies, he better be ready to hit them Qs. As Moshi gets back, Kindino goes in. They need a little bit more damage if they want to kill Blade. They're going to find it, but they have to trade Kindino to do it. Yamato on the backside looking for the flank, looking for the damage here on Moshi. But Gizor's made his way on top of that enemy jungler. Dantes is down. It's just detention. His Sivir has not been impressive so far, but is this his moment to redeem himself? Scavenge still trying to get away. Detention looking for it, but he ain't gonna find it. Oh my god, the Pyke just gives him the jukes. Moshi. Oh no, detention. Not again, brother. Not again, brother. That's an ace for Moshi. Detention on the Sivir. I feel like we gotta get this guy back on mages in the bot lane. He's a mid laner by trade. Zoe is his most played champion, and I feel like the best games that he has are when he's playing mages in the bot lane. This Sivir does not seem like the pick, and I'm not even trying to bash on the guy. I'm not trying to be a dickhead here. He just seems a little lost. He doesn't seem like he knows the way to pilot the champion in these really intense team fights. His Hui bot. Yeah, I'd love to see him on something like a Hui bottom. I think that would work way better. As Kindino is instantly killed. Great start to the fight here for TF Blade and Team Dantes. Against all odds, they're still trying to make this one work. As it's Tarzan and Dantes going up against the Gangplank, looking to take him down. Blade gets popped. That's huge. Once Blade is dead, the fight is pretty much unwinnable for Team Dantes. It's just Moshi and Mato left alive right now against Detention and Dantes. Mato pretty low on HP, but he does have Requiem. Moshi on that Lee Sin. This guy does a ton of damage, by the way. You cannot disrespect how much damage this Lee Sin does with Cleaver, with Sundered Sky, with the Eclipse in there as well. Shut down for Detention, finding that onto the Karthus. But the Requiem, dude, look at that, half HP. From half HP, he just blows your ass up. Dantes lives, but he's the only one. He's going back to farming chickens. And Moshi is going back to the Drake Pit. There is no world where the Sejuani can fight the Lee. Look at Sejuani's inventory. I hate this shit so much. And this is not me bashing Dantes. I hate the fact that the game makes this viable, that you just build 3 support items on jungle. Jungle is not a fucking support role. If I wanted to build support items, I would queue as support. I would click that little ward icon. I would go into the bottom lane. I hate having to play jungle like a support. I hate when that's the right way to play the game. Dante's team is permanently arguing. Well, they need to get their ass, like, on the same page because the struggles continue as Kindino gets caught. That's a nice catch. Kindino ain't outplaying this. That's big, but what can you do with it? There's no objectives on the map to take, so it's just going to be that kill for now. Are they going to leave anybody top to try to take this tier 2, go for an objective bounty? No. Okay, so they end up getting a kill, but that's the only thing they get. Tarzan is split pushing on Alistar. Okay, well, anyway, the red turret died in the mid lane. That tier 2 is gone. So despite the nice pick on Kindino, it actually ends up backfiring because they lose their tier 2 turret in the meantime, and the turret is worth more than the kill. Yeah, so Dantes is full build, by the way. 26 minutes into the game, he is 10, 8, and 15. He's been a part of 25 out of 32 kills. So he's full build because he's buying really cheap bullshit, right? So This Sejuani does not get stronger as the game keeps going on. Yamato finding a huge ulti, engage onto 3, but he ain't gonna grab any kills here for the start just yet. Moshi trying to get away, re-engaging back into Dante's, now going on a rampage. The first kill, the second kill, immediately both at the same time. Requiem coming down over the top. Detention ain't getting away from that one as Quindinho is finding lots of opportunities now as Gizor won't even die. It's a 5-for-1. It looks like fun. It looks like the Bald are truly and seriously dangerous here in game number 1. Yamato wanted to go in. He got that multi-target engage, but the rest of the team wasn't close enough to him. Moshi going forward. Yes, he loses his Guardian Angel to the turret, but he didn't want to waste any time. He didn't want to wait on the minion wave, and he wanted to preserve those minions to have them all crashing into the Nexus turrets so they could win right here. I'm fine with that. I'm not going to even call that a blunder. I think it was totally A-okay. Yamato just now respawning, but it ain't going to matter. Ladies and gentlemen, we got 81 kills in 28 minutes. 81 kills in 28 minutes between these two teams, and the Bald and the Dangerous are going to take game number 1 in this series. I'm definitely not a fan of APA Ari. I think that he has so many better picks. You would have straight said it's ass. No, because that's just disrespectful on the official broadcast. What I would say is I don't like this pick for him. I think he's got a lot of better choices. So unless he's put in a ton of work that I just haven't seen, this wouldn't be the choice I would make. That's how I would say it in what I consider a professional way while still expressing the fact that I don't like it. So we got, all right, Teleport Ghost plus Grasp for the Skarner. This is good. I mean, if Yamato just goes some first item, MR tank thing, like if you go Hollow Radiance first against Katarina, you're going to be feeling pretty good, I think. Problem is, it is that Lee Sin in the jungle. So it always feels better as a laner when your enemy laner and the enemy jungler are the same damage type, if you're going to be a champion that can build some defensive type of items, because you get so much more value that way. Detention trying to get back here as Tarzan does a good job trying to zone these guys back away. Very early Ignite pop and Ghost pop from the bottom lane duo on Team Dantes. So those Summoner spells not being available could be trouble. Bone Skewer forces out that flash. Tarzan did not want to get stunned up there. Yamato and Quindinho are getting into it. Quindinho respecting the power of the Skarner rock. Remember that when Skarner picks up that rock, he has more attack speed, he has more damage, and that third hit is the big kaboom, scaling off of HP. So as soon as you see him pick up that rock, even if you can't disengage the first two, you got to get away from that third hit. It hits so damn hard. 3-man play, potential dive coming out here. Oh no, Dantes, what are you doing walking through that tri-brush, bro? What are we doing walking through that tri-brush? That is so disrespectful. And Moshi's going to teach him to put some respect on the name. Detention gets one back, but surely he's just going to drop here too. It's a 2-to-1 advantage going back. Make it a 3-for-1. Dante's brother, we got to be expecting those. Oh man, you can't just walk through enemy tri like that. Quindinho getting away as again Yamato is trying to find the moves here, but Moshi shows up. Oh my god, he missed it. He missed the Sonic Wave. If he would have hit that, it would have been a whole different story, but now maybe it's not even going to matter. Oh, no. It's a buffet. Moshi at least gives one back. He makes the same mistake that Dantes made earlier. Oh, my God. I thought for sure when the Sonic Wave missed, I'm like, okay, everything's going to be cool. But no. Oh, no. Whole team is just running it down. Everybody on Team Dantes has died before the 4-minute mark in the game. That is not the early game we wanted to see. Gizor getting ganked now. Does not have the oranges available, apparently. Or wait, no, hold on. They're coming in for the dive. Oh, the flash attempt from Gizor. Just didn't have enough health. The damage from the auto attack hit anyway. And so even though Gizor flashed, he still dies, but he gets one kill back. Has his teleport so he can get right back up into the top lane now. No teleport available for Blade. 7-4 overall, back in the bottom lane. We got more problems as Meito was killed, but it is a trade for Tarzan and Detention both. 8-4, 12 kills in 4 minutes. Game 2 is going to be just like Game 1. It's going to be a fucking mess. Quindinho and Yamato scrapping it up yet again. He just wants to avoid that final hit from the rock. Nice. Steps away from the projectile. Yamato's got that third hit. Nope, not going to find it. Katarina's got so much mobility. That's her advantage in this matchup. If you just stand there and try to man fight the Skarner, you're not going to have a good time. But, oh, Yamato trying to bring Pike back underneath the turret. It's not enough damage to get the kill. Kindino even survives the safeguard from the Lee, keeping him alive. Moshi's going to walk into the brush here. Tarzan's right there. He's coming back for the flame spitter, but it's not going to work. He can't close the gap. The camera faced back to Skarner for some reason, but now the shutdown anyway. Tarzan at least takes down Kindino. I didn't even expect him to get that much. It's 10-5. It's 15 kills in 5 minutes. It's 15 kills in 5 minutes. All he does is shoot cannon barrage on top of his own head, and it's just a problem. Oh, immediate bone skewer. Immediate wall for the follow-up. Immediate damage on the detention. And then top side, Yamato shows up. That's the extra little bit of firepower that they need to get that kill without anybody dying first. But then, as soon as Moshi shows up, nice turnaround from Yamato. He's got the ulti into the burst, and Lee Sin drops 7-12. 19 kills in 7 minutes. Tarzan gets away before Kindino can kill him down in the bottom lane. Man, oh man, Mato and Scavenge together are just bursting these boys every time they come back into the lane. Let's take another look at how this play went down. I was talking about the dive on Gizor, how if they try to two-man it, it ain't gonna work. But then the camera also went back down here. We saw that kill. Gizor gets dove. He nearly kills off Dantes. He dies in the process. But then Moshi jumping in here. Resonating strike onto the minion wave. Safeguard back up to the ward to close the extra gap. And then he couldn't get away, though, from Yamato. Placing that ulti where there's no way for Moshi to get out of it in time because he did not have those movement skills available again after already using them to grab the kill. 4,000 gold lead at 8 minutes. Okay, Scavenge. Nice! He flashes to make sure he's able to get the stun, but the shutdown from detention is still there. Moshi takes him. 14th kill of the game there for them as Kindino tries to escape. TF Blade coming in after him. Blade is going to take a couple of turret shots. Nicely played from Kindino, but still keep looking. Dantes is coming in after him now. Dantes has no ulti to try to snipe him. Yamato loses the rock. Kindino wanted to turn it around, but it ain't going to work. Dantes provides enough extra little bit of damage to prevent Kindino from getting that one back. Put Tarzan on jungle, holy shit. Skarner's not really a carry champion anymore. He's a very effective bruiser. He's a very effective disruptor. He's a solid engage. He's a good tank, but he doesn't have the same like damage potential for like trying to carry a sloppy game that the old Skarner did. He's much better in actual real games, but in just playing crap Fiestas, old Skarner had more damage potential in those. As detention just gets burned down, but he'll trade one back. Nicely done. Nicely done. There's no Requiem available, so Mato cannot snipe out Tarzan at the same time. Kindino always doing a great job here trying to move around, but Dantes with a good bit of lockdown. Yamato shows up. Blade's here too. It's a party in the mid lane, and Kindino's invited. Scavenge with the solo kill on Tarzan and bot. 16-11, 27 kills in 10 minutes. They just don't make them like this no more. They just don't make them like this no more. Can't imagine the eternal struggle you would have if Skarner goes meta and competitive. Oh, he will. I'm telling you right now, Skarner is pick ban as soon as Summer Split starts. My expectation is he'll be nerfed at least 4 times. He is S tier. Meanwhile, mid lane. Oh, the stun gets it done. Kindino living thanks to the roam from Scavenge. Has the interviewer from day 1 been back? No, he was only on day 1. Which I'm pretty sad about, because that guy was funny as fuck. Detention. Oh my god, Detention gets away! Detention lives with 50 HP, that is huge. There's no ulti for Mato. Detention lives with 50 HP, that is absolutely massive. But now the Pike coming in, Scavenge gets 1, Scavenge gets 2! He'll die for it, but he's Pike, he's getting extra money anyway. The autofill bot lane is a disaster. Yeah, again, I just feel like they could get so much more done if you played non-traditional bot lanes. If you put Detention on mages, I just feel like that looks better. The games where Detention has been on, like, Seraphine, I've liked a lot more. I've liked those a lot more. One grub. One grub was the only amount that was still left in that pit to be taken for Team Dantes. Yamato here on the Yamato on the Tarzan. God damn it, I woke up at 7:30. Yamato here on the Skarner. Definitely creating a lot of space for the team as Kindino. Nice reaction time to Tarzan trying to join the fight and stun him up in the middle of the Death Lotus. Requiem coming down over the top. Detention is not going to be interrupted as he casts it. He nearly kills off the Kaisa. He finds the last Skittle Bomb to blow him up. It's huge plays coming out across the map here. 2 dead bodies on both sides. Game number 2 is playing just like game number 1. 38 kills in 13 minutes. Again, so close to hitting a kill every 20 seconds. That is such an insane pace when you remember that it takes like 15 seconds to get back out on the map after you go to base through respawn or recall anyway. 1 kill every 20 seconds is insane Asylum behavior. Gizor tried to get the shoot the first barrel and then place the second barrel after for the surprise burst, but unfortunately just a little bit slow in the combo. Detention he's a challenger solo queue player in North America. He is best known for his Zoe. He is the best Zoe player in North America. He normally plays mid, but he's kind of auto-filled to bot lane in this tournament, which is why I keep saying that I would rather see them put him on mages. I think that he would fare better on mages than these traditional AD carries. Nato ain't getting out of that one. Ooh, third Skittle nearly hits. Uh-oh, Yamato, he wants to bring one with him. Kindino gets away, and Scavenge takes that Skarner down before he can make it a fair trade. 23-18. Rift Herald is live on the map, and it looks like that's where Moshi's heading over. Shelly summoned up mid. All right, there goes your final tier 1 turret. Kaboom. Nothing left of that one. Moshi and Meito going to even walk this Herald up for a second charge. Detention. That was such disrespectful positioning. He gets punished, and Blade doesn't have a very good chance either. Now he has to flash just to survive. A TP coming in, looking to reinforce these lines here with the tier 2 turret. A beautiful equalizer coming down from Tarzan over the top as Meito gets caught in a glacial prison. Moshi trying to escape. He throws back the Sonic Wave. Requiem's coming down. Resonating Strike goes in. They find another kill. Kindino needs to reset and find a little bit more damage, but it's Moshi and Scavenge getting it done instead. Yamato tries to kill Kindino. He ain't gonna find him immediately, but he still gets the kill now as Moshi and Scavenge are trying to deal with Blade. The smite, the fight, the execute all night. Yamato's the only one left still standing here in the fight, except Detention is finally respawned, and Yamato's gonna die before he finds the kill. Gizor the whole time was down in bottom lane just smacking turret ass. And it's another damn good mid-game from the Bald and the Dangerous. Lee Sin, though, honestly, Moshi just having an incredible performance. I'm trying to remember what Moshi's name was before, because I remember that was he like, I'm trying to remember who he was, because he had a different name in the first part of the tournament. But I'm pretty sure he was one of the Lee Sins I was impressed with earlier on, too. This guy, in both games today, he just thrives in the Fiesta. These 20 kills in 10 minutes games, he's just going completely fucking nuts. Dante's now looking for the solo kill in Kindino. Honestly, Kindino having a bit of a rough one here in this series. He's definitely had stronger performances when we saw him in stage 1. Team Dante's has been doing a good job responding to him, not letting him go Katarina crazy mode in a lot of these fights. Meito with a flash away. Knows that if he gets caught and dies there's no way he can get a return kill on the Skarner. Scavenge. Alright, he's got Moshi behind him. Dante's trying to get away. Not gonna happen. Reminder that despite the fact that this game is 53 kills in 18 minutes, this game has lasted longer than both T1 versus FlyQuest and T1 versus Mad Lions. Dante's team has done better than both FlyQuest and Mad Lions. And Gizor trying to outplay in the 1v2. Flashes back in on Blade, makes it a 1-for-1 trade. Very nicely played. Moshi now looking for that second Sonic Wave here. Not quite gonna grab it. Tarzan with a flash out to stay alive. Glad FlyQuest is catching some shots along with Mad. These are what I like to call EOBs, my friend. Equal opportunity bullets. If you play like ass, you get the blast. Bang, bang. Stop playing bad. Kindino. Couple little fancy moves there. Escaping from Blade, but now Moshi's coming in. Remember, the Blade's always going to be the carry here with these fights. If they can take this guy down, that's going to be big as Moshi gets stunned up, but Tarzan's your target here. They throw in the bouncing Blade. A nice pick off to the side. Meito ain't going to be killed off just yet, but the execute Blade, and that's going to be huge as Dante's tries to get away, and Yamato makes his way into the fight. Meito killed off by the Skarner, but the ulti hits no one. Yamato soaking so much damage, but it ain't going to matter. He ain't tanky enough. Dante's dies to the burn. When will they learn? Detention's on the run. Kindino doesn't even need to hit him because Moshi already took him down. Double kill back to the lead. We're at 63 kills in 21 minutes. We need more PvP. Baron is not a player. If you are attacking Baron, that means you are not participating in PvP. And I believe that everybody in this game only wants to play PvP. Moshi definitely wants to play PvP, but now a beautiful stasis from Tarzan turns it around. Moshi, he's godlike. Surely he's going to be shut down here, but Kendinho's already onto the back lines. He's killed Detention. Meito now locked up by the Skarner on his own. He should die here. Will he be able to get the return kill back? I'm not quite sure. Yamato getting away on that one with a Seismic Bastion to complete the kill. Kendinho escaping over to Gizor. Gizor's just going to try to keep Blade contained here. Blade wanted to flash back over the wall, but he won't find the kill on Kendinho in time. He's got a barrel placed down, ready to keep on fighting. Scavenge makes his way into the fight now. Blade with the counter strike. That expires, but Yamato's made his way back to the scrap. Gizor escaping the range of the slow there. The Scavenge makes his way forward. There's your cannon barrage over the top. X marks the spot. Ain't gonna find the target, but Yamato is killed off Gizor. Now Kendinho's gotta be careful because Blade's ready to go yet again. The Death Lotus won't get the kill, and Scavenge already wasted the ulti, so they ain't gonna get one back. Blade lives. Scavenge trying to run. Yamato, Zimbabwe ult. That was really bad, but that's okay because he's still having a standout performance on his team. He is the reason they are staying in these fights. Are you still watching MSI? Mostly VODs and highlights. The only games I can really watch live were like the ones that they put on at a human time zone for West Coast NA. So I was able to watch TL versus Fnatic live at least. If you're an NA fan, that's been the only series that's like good for us. Meanwhile, Blade caught in the middle, 1v4. Yamato trying to avenge his fallen buddy. Trying to avenge the helicopter, but Detention gets cut to pieces next. Tarzan's looking to cook him. A lot of burst from the Requiem comes down, and that's gonna do it. It's a 5 for 2. Kendinho, Moshi, and Scavenge all still alive, pushing to the tier 2. Respect to Team Dantes for trying to make it scrappy, but when Blade dies at the start, there's no way the fight's gonna go that well. They got this one minion. If they can protect that one minion, the backdoor protection of the turret is gone. I love this play. Moshi just tanks it. You have this one minion living at 5 HP, but as long as that minion is alive, you get to take the turret. First inhibitor down, 25 minutes into the game. So there was your replay. Yeah, the problem with this fight is just that Blade is dead at the beginning. If it was anybody else that's just dead at the beginning, because you had that equalizer, you had a nice two-man pull there from Yamato. But if it was anybody else that was the one getting picked off, it would have been way better. Anyway, Gizor just, again, solo killing Blade now. Gizor on this Gangplank, 3.5 completed items versus 2 and change from TF Blade. Gizor just is owning the side lane 1v1 matchup now. That's a problem. Because if Team Dantes doesn't have a Jax that requires at least 2 people to kill him, they don't have anything. I mean, Yamato can waste these guys' time a little bit. Fighting back here on the Skarner. Does have 3 of his own items completed. Meito, he's getting locked up. But Gizor gets the kill there with a cannon barrage. Meito's gonna die, but the Requiem should give enough damage. The extra burn onto Yamato enables the execution from Scavenge. And meanwhile, Gizor just chopping up these Nexus turrets. He's already got the first one. We'll see if he wants to stick around any bit longer. Dante's very low. Moshi flashing forward, trying to secure the kill there onto the Rumble, onto Tarzan. Gizor wanting to get away from that Jax. Moshi does kill Tarzan. We got 2 alive on Team Dantes, trying to survive here against the Bald and the Dangerous. Gizor gets away. The helicopter dick won't land, baby. Jax down, and this looks like it might be the end of the game, the end of the series. The Bald and the Dangerous, they do not want to be left behind. They do not want to place bottom 3 and get eliminated before the bracket stage of the competition. Gizor and Scavenge putting a couple of more hits there into Dantes. He gets away back into the fountain, but it ain't gonna matter. Ladies and gentlemen, GG, well played. 2-0. The Bald and the Dangerous take the series.